Hi everyone, it's Patty from Sleepy Glen Homestead. Well, it's time to get seeds planted, and I have been working on it for the last couple of months, even though I haven't shown anybody what I'm doing. But we had some friends come over last week, and they were really excited to see how I start my seeds. And I kind of learned this from a friend of mine. You've probably seen it on YouTube somewhere, but I'm just going to let you see what I do and why I do it and how I do it. So these are some seed packets that I got from True Leaf Market. They're good seeds, but like for instance, this one here is a 96 germination rate, and that's important for me because I don't want to stick seeds in all of these and have like 4 or 5 not pop up. Okay, my green express cabbage is like a 76% germination rate. To me, that's not very good. That's pretty bad. This other one here is my igloo cauliflower, and it's got like a 95% germination rate, and that's good. I like that. So let me show you what I do. I have my Brussels sprouts. I've named my little lid here, and inside I just sprinkle seeds, put some water in, and this is what I get. And that is exciting. I like to get them kind of long because then I have some really good root growth going on. I don't know if you can see how long that is, but that goes all the way down to here. Okay, so what I do is I just pull out a few of the seedlings, and they are going to stick together a little bit. And with these nice long roots, it's pretty easy to get them to come apart. Like, here we go. I got this nice big one, and I got this one here. So I'm just going to set a couple on my little tray here and get them ready. And see how nicely they pull apart. It's really very easy to do. I probably could have put these in maybe about 3 or 4 days ago, but I didn't, so that's okay. And I'm just going to stick them into my dirt like this and put some soil around them. And that's it. That's really pretty much all I do. Now, it is pretty cold down here in the basement, and so these grow really well. But when I get ready to do my tomatoes, my peppers, that's going to be a little bit different. I may end up putting those in like my oven with the light on. I won't turn the heat on, but I'll put the seeds in water and put them in the oven with the light on, and just to get them to germinate, because I want to make sure that I'm not going to waste my little cells here on something that's not going to grow. And then that way too I can keep track of how I'm doing. Okay, so I'm not going to plan out this whole tray, not now. I'll do it later tonight, but let's go out to the greenhouse and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I'm in the greenhouse, and Keith put the shelf up for me so that I can put all of my cell trays up here. And here I've got some broccoli, and I've got more broccoli, and I've got more broccoli. And I planted these out on February the 2nd, and today is the 14th. So you can see that they do really well. They're, well, except for this little guy here, but they're doing really well. And as soon as these start growing their second true leaves, which some of them are already starting to do that, then I'm thinking I may put them here in the greenhouse, because it's still going to be cold out, and we still may have a chance of freeze between now and the middle of April. So I just want to give them the best chance possible that they can have. Over here I've got some red romaine lettuce, and I just planted these by seed, and they're doing kind of and I've got some iceberg lettuce. They're kind of not doing very well because I planted those straight from seed. But I've got some cauliflower over here that I've been growing like the way I just showed you. So let me show you what it looks like after they've been in the cells and I actually plant them out in the greenhouse. Okay, I'm in greenhouse number 2, and I have planted my little brassicas. I don't know which ones these are. It's probably cauliflower, maybe Brussels sprouts. I don't know. But I planted these out here about 2 weeks ago. And they were 2 months old being in the cell trace. And no rhyme or reason for that other than it was really, really cold and we had a freeze. And I didn't want to put them out here and then have to cover them up. The greenhouse does keep them, maybe a little bit safer in the freezing weather because, you know, it is dome shaped. And we do have radiant heaters that we put in here. And we used that when we were down below 0. And my carrots did okay during the sub-zero temperatures. My lettuce didn't fare so well. But so I waited for that bad storm to pass. And right after it was done a couple of weeks ago, I got all of these into the ground. And you can see how well they're doing. I mean, they're really doing excellent. So I'm going to let these grow in here and keep them safe, because if they tell you guineas will not destroy your garden, don't believe them, because I've got brassicas planted up on the hill and we had covered those up with the snow, and my guineas, I've got 9 of them, they keep going up there on the hill and they're eating all my leaves. And it's mostly the cabbage leaves, but they're not eating the cabbage head. They're just eating the leaves on the plant. I don't know how to keep them off of it other than caging them up, but you know, they're very unhappy when that happens. And they like to be out free ranging, so you can probably hear them in the background. They're just kind of out hanging out. So, just to wrap things up here, because I didn't want to make this a long video, I put my seeds in water, cover them up, wait about, I don't know, 5 days, 7 days, get a good root system going. Then I put them in the plugs in the cell trays, and then I wait a couple of months, maybe 6 weeks, until they got a good root system, and then I can put them in the ground. The ones I was showing you down there in the basement at the beginning of the video, those will probably take about 6 weeks, so that'll put me the 1st of April, and we'll still be cool here. We may or may not have a freeze between April 1st and April 28th, because our last frost date for the year would be about April 18th, I think. So that'll still give me enough time to get them out there, and then 60 days later, April, May, June, middle of June, they'll be done. So anyways, I hope you like this video. Hopefully it'll help you with your frustrations that you may get when you're trying to grow seeds and they don't grow. So Roxy's over here hanging out with us. Anyways, take care, God bless, and I will see you next time.